by Thomas Price with Mark Winters up. The 2-horse is Max Man by Turbulent Air Inc., Jim Daly. 3, Scoot and Duke by Josh Green, Jeff Nysanger will drive. 4 is Falcon's Last Star by Leonard Buckner with Jeff Fout. 5 is out. 6, Loaded Cannon by William Roush with Charlie Schoonover. 7 is Game Cisco by Martha Fisher with Kane Kaufman. 8, KF Cam by Hank Kaufman and Scott Mogan, Chip Noble. 9 is Reed Racing's Magic Silk and Brett Miller. And the 10 is Sky High Rebo by Melby Ober with Dave Hawk. 6 minutes. There they go. And they're away and pacing. Off to a good beginning. First call goes to Game Cisco from the outside. Up close, Falcon's Last Star nearest the rail. Driving up from the extreme outside is Magic Silk, and KF Cam looks to be well positioned as they race around the turn. Gap of 3 farther back, Cincy Maynard comes away in 5th to the inside of Loaded Cannon in 6th. Then it's Max Man, who is 2 clear of Sky High Rebo, and Scootin' Duke brings up the rear as they pass the opening quarter. 27 and 1 in front of the stands for the first time, and Brett Miller and Magic Silk drive on to the front, leading it by a length and a half now. Game Cisco back to second, length and a half more. KF Cam looks to come to the outside third and was flushed out by Loaded Cannon, who has yet to see the rail. Falcon's Last Star gapped along the inside 5th. Third over 6th is Cincy Maynard. Then it's 2 farther back to Max Man, who's racing third last, to Sky High Rebo, and Scootin' Duke is the trailer. Over to halftime, up top, it's Magic Silk in 57 and 3. Rounding the turn into the backstretch. Magic Silk 3 parts of a length. Here's KF Cam on the outside to challenge second. Just in behind, Game Cisco is third. Gapping cover, Loaded Cannon 4th. Falcon's Last Star hemmed 5th at the rail, 3.5 off the lead. Third over Cincy Maynard will now have to go 3 wide around a tiring Loaded Cannon. And then we come down to Falcon's Last Star, followed by Max Man, and about 10 lengths back to Sky High Rebo as they hit the 3/4 in 1:27 flat. Moving around to the head of the stretch, Cincy Maynard from 3 wide. Nearest the rail, Magic Silk. It's those two who'll dispute it in the stretch. 2 lengths farther back to Game Cisco, KF Cam, and Loaded Cannon, and they're in the lane. Leading the way, it's Magic Silk, Cincy Maynard closing on the outside. Loaded Cannon is still in gear on the far outside. Loaded Cannon hits his best stride late and edges clear to win it. Then it was tight for second, Magic Silk or Cincy Maynard. Loaded Cannon, 3-year-old bay called by Camtastic out of Nyan Baker by Baker Field by William Roush of Henderson, West Virginia. Charlie Schoonover trains and drives the winner, 1:57 and 1, a lifetime best.